Verse 39, உள்ளது 40 அனுபந்தம், supplement to 40 verses on reality given to us by Sri Ramana Maharshi. அத்துவிதம் என்றும் அகத்துருக, ஒருபோதும் அத்துவிதம் செய்கையில் ஆற்றற்க, புத்திரனே அத்துவிதம் மூவுலகத்து ஆகும், குருவினோடு அத்துவிதம் ஆகாது அறி. This verse is a translation done by Bhagavan of Shankara's verse. This talks about what is duality, where to practice, what is non-duality, where to practice and where not to practice. He says, Adduvidam endrum ahatturuga. If you realize that, if you have realized the non-dual reality, that one only exists and all the human beings, animals, all the things in the universe are made up of one stuff, even if you have realized, he says, keep it inside your heart. You know that one only exists. But when it comes down to transactional reality, the physical world, the empirical world, you are different, the shopkeeper is different. If you want to buy something, you cannot say all of us are one, please give me rice, grocery, etc. free of cost. You cannot say. You have to give money. So, Adduvidam endrum agatturuga, keep that non-dual reality inside you, within your heart. அத்துவிதம் என்று மகத்துருக ஓர்போதும் அத்துவிதம் செய்கையில் ஆற்றற்க. Don't practice non-duality in action, which means in the empirical world, in the physical world, in the transactional reality. Your absolute reality, your realization should be within you. அத்துவிதம் புத்திரனே அத்துவிதம் மூவுலகத்து ஆகும். Says, my dear son, non-duality is only with regard to all the other three worlds, which means you realize that there is no such thing as a separate world. Whatever is there in the universe, everything is made of one stuff only. It is one Atma, formless, infinite Atma, which pervades the entire universe, all the worlds, and it makes them function as they do. But keep this knowledge within you, even after realization. அத்துவிதம் என்று மகத்துருக ஓர்போதும் அத்துவிதம் செய்கையில் ஆற்றற்க, புத்திரனே அத்துவிதம் மூலகத்து ஆகும், குருவினோடு அத்துவிதம் ஆகாது அறி. Know that this non-duality should not be practiced with Guru. Although Guru, you see him in the physical form, in the transactional reality, you cannot practice Advaitam with him, non-duality with him. You have to practice only duality. Look at the Guru, bow down, surrender to him. That is the only way. Don't think that I and my Guru are equal. Never. Guru is a Guru. This is how Sri Ramana Bhagavan lived. For him, although he had no external Guru, Arunachala, the mountain itself was the Guru. பெயர் நினைத்திடவே பிடித்திழுத்தனை உன் பெருமை யார் அறிவார் அருணாச்சலா. He says, the moment I thought of your name, you pulled me to you. Who will know your greatness? He says. And 54 years he lived by his Guru, so to say, looking at the mountain, walking all over the mountain. He says, there is not a single place on the mountain where my foot has not touched. Such is his association, such is his love for the mountain, Arunachala. And he says, it is not just the mountain. He says it is Shiva himself, which means, which is Brahman itself. So much of devotion. And people, his devotees have reported that, when Bhagavan just sits and starts staring at the mountain, hours would go on, even without blinking. Such was his devotion. So, this verse talks about Guru is not an ordinary person. A realized Guru is Brahman. Your aspiration, the embodiment of your aspiration, my aspiration. He is the ultimate achievement of any human being. He represents the ultimate reality, Sat Chit Anandam. But physically, in the transactional reality, we can only see his form. Many people said, Bhagavan, you are saying you don't have a body, but we are seeing your body. He said, you see it, I don't have a body. And I think to two disciples, to one disciple and to his mother, he demonstrated that he did not have a body. I think he asked his mother to sit and watch, and his body disappeared. And after a minute or so, he reappeared. This is the reality. This is not some siddhi, this is not some power. Because realized beings, they get these powers incidentally, concomitant. They are just incidental. Sri Bhagavan liberated his mother on her deathbed. He kept one hand on the head and another hand on the chest, and almost for 6-7 hours the fight continued between his energies, his Shakti and his mother's Vasanas. And he liberated. This is on video. One of his disciples, Kunji Swami, has spoken about it. And Adi Shankara, when he left Kaladi in Kerala, he told his mother, whenever you need me, you call me. I think later, when the mother was on deathbed, she called Shankara. We have seen this in the movies made of Shankara also. And he comes, not with this body. Body is left in the Himalayas. He comes with this Sukshma Sarira, subtle body. He comes, he takes care of his mother, and on her passing away, he liberates her. So a jnani is no ordinary human being. Although within the transactional reality, his body is also subject to birth, growing up, old age and death. Inside he is not body. He is a realized being. And this is our aspiration. This is what we want to realize too. That we are Atman fundamentally. We are not just the body-mind phenomenon. That is where Bhagavan steps in. He gives you an advanced method. Who am I? He says, of all the thoughts that we entertain day in and day out, the root thought is I thought, I, which in turn arises from Atma itself, Brahman itself. It just pops up. And on that one column of thought, I thought, the rest of the building is built of personality, human personality. So he taught us to do self-inquiry, Atma Vicharam. Who am I? Which is the birthplace of this I thought. You start searching, maybe start from your head, that's what I do. And then slowly move your attention to the hands, and then to the chest region, and then to the abdomen region, and I push it up to the legs. Because he says, you have to search for the birthplace of I thought, the way a seafarer dives into the sea and controls his breath and thoughts, and then he searches for the pearl. He says the same way you have to dive inside it, drive your attention inside, look for the source of I thought. And when the attention touches the place at which I thought is born, it topples down. Atma shines forth of its own accord. You don't have to make it shine forth. This is very, very important. In many places he said, Tanai Tigalum Anma Jnaname. The Jnanam, Atma Jnanam happens of its own accord. It shines forth like the bright sun. It is all the time shining. The problem is cloud. When the cloud veils, covers our face, we cannot see it in the mirror. Once the cloud is removed, the body identification is removed through inquiry, we can see the face. That's all. It is simple, but of course, in all neutrality, it is not easy. It takes some time, effort. In several places, Bhagavan said, effort is needed. Without effort, you cannot attain to that choiceless state of awareness, Sat Chit Anandam. So it's a matter of discrimination plus inquiry. Discrimination is what? Separation. Which is I, which I am not. All that is a matter of knowledge. All that is a matter of object of knowledge. I am not. The body, are you aware of it? You are not. Your I thought, are you aware of it? You are not. All other thoughts, are you aware of it? You are not. Your emotions, are you aware of it? You are not. Then what is that? You are that screen on which the entire cinema of this individual is taking place. And this individual experiences the world and the universe. Who comes first? I thought. It is I thought, he says, which projects the body, projects the world and projects the universe. He says there is no such thing as objective universe at all. Such a Guru who has realized the whole truth, that Aham Brahmasmi, to him we need to bow down. Keep bowing down all the time. It is Guru's grace. It is said in Upanishads also, that will save him. I think Shankara has said this, that you can study, you can spin your logic. He says nothing will help. It is Guru's grace that will, extricate you from this samsara, this worldly life, this body identification. Guru, you call God or the highest power, the Supreme Lord, it is Guru. Since we see him in a human form, we are unable to appreciate this truth that he is everything. He is Satchitananda Brahman. So in this verse it is said that don't practice Advaita, the truth that everything is made of one stuff. Don't practice it in physical transactional reality. In transactional reality, be as ever, normal. You go to a shop, give money, buy things and come. Right? You are separate, food is separate. Eat food, otherwise you will starve and die. You cannot say that the food and the body and my mouth, they are all made of the one stuff and hence I will refuse to eat. No, eat. You need to go to the toilet, you need to eat, you need to take bath, you need to do your work. And your spouse is made of the opposite sex, but she or he is also that one stuff only. But in transactional reality, they are two stuff. You need to treat them as two stuff only. Only then you can get married, give birth to children and so on. And he says, don't Advaitam, you may practice with the other three worlds, but don't practice it with the Guru. A Guru is always Guru. When it comes to Guru, it is always Dvaitam. I am separate, my Guru is separate, my Guru is the enlightened being, he is Brahman, and hence I bow down to him. This is what we should remember. Let us bow down to our Guru.